Red Bull ran riot as they scored their first 1-2 finish since the 2016 Malaysian Grand Prix. The Imola Grand Prix proved to be an exciting affair as Red Bull managed to fix their reliability issues for this Sunday. The Ferrari cars, however, had a disaster weekend at their home race. Carlos Sainz was out by lap 1 and Charles Leclerc blew a potential podium place while chasing Sergio Perez. He went off track and ended the race in P6, much to his disappointment and the disappointment of all the Ferrari fans who gathered at the track. But before we begin, I would like to welcome you to Fervent Motorsports, your pit stop for all things Formula 1 and all things motorsport. Both the Ferrari cars got off to a slow start and dropped places immediately. Carlos Sainz had a weekend to forget after a crash in qualifying, but he had a strong sprint race. But during the first lap, he had contact with Daniel Ricciardo and he spun and ended in the gravel track where he was forced to retire. The stewards investigated the incident, but in the end, they deemed it to be a racing incident. Fernando Alonso also suffered after he had early contact with Mick Schumacher and he lost a piece of bodywork. He was forced to retire as well. Sergio Perez had a great start and he got the better of Leclerc off the line. He slaughtered his Red Bull in P2 where he stuck for the rest of the race. Once the Ferrari was clear of track and racing resumed, the cars continued to race on medium compound tires as the weather forecast predicted rain was going to come soon. However, the rain did not come, and Daniel Ricciardo, who was running in last after his first lap contact, was one of the first brave drivers to change to slick tires as the track began to dry out. His luck soon paid off as he set the fastest lap time, which prompted everyone else to join in and pit for slicks. After the round of pits, it looked like an interesting race with Red Bull running a 1-2 and Ferrari in P3. In the middle order, we had about 5-6 cars who were constantly battling it out within seconds of each other. Caught at the end of this battle was Lewis Hamilton, who was in P13 and he was battling hard to get past Pierre Gasly. Charles Leclerc was in pursuit of maximum points this weekend, so when he came into the pits with 13 laps remaining, he wanted to go for the soft tires and he did. He went for the soft tires in order to catch Sergio Perez and to set the fastest lap of the race. He almost did catch Sergio Perez though, but while he was chasing Sergio Perez, he lost control over a curb and he hit his car into a wall. His car wasn't that badly damaged and he managed to continue, but he ended up in P9. He battled intensely until the end of the race and he finished in P6. This meant that Lando Norris snuck his McLaren into P3 after running a quiet but a solid race. This win means that Max Verstappen now has won every race that he has finished the season. It also means that he has more career wins than Kimi Raikkonen, a sign of great things to come. The win also moves Max Verstappen up to P2 in the World Drivers' Championship as he closes his gap to Leclerc. Red Bull weren't the only team who managed to turn things around this weekend. Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll had a redemption race today in Italy. They defended their positions intensely and they brought home their first points of the season. Stroll finished in P10 and Sebastian Vettel in P8, while Bottas finished in P5 with the Alfa Romeo. He was chasing George Russell until the final checkered flag. George Russell managed to finish in an impressive P4 and his teammate Lewis Hamilton ended the race in P13. Yuki Tsunoda too had a great race. He finished in P7. This is the final standing after the end of the race.